Hello. Hey. And welcome to me being back at camp. Last time I left off talking to Liliana and trying to figure out how to give gifts to people. Which I have figured out. And I've given away many a gifts. Except for ale, this golden sight, and beef bone. Because I absolutely looked up a list online of what companion prefers what gift. I've spent them out easily. And not surprisingly, all this alcohol is for a companion that I don't have yet. But it's a dwarf, if you couldn't have guessed by the sign that he likes alcohol. And that's the bone for the dog. So I've talked to Liliana.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
Thank you, I guess.
It's very nice and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
My god. Poor birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Wouldn't I? Maybe I just keep it to myself. Aha! You're mistaken. You're far too frivolous for my liking. Well, we are friends, aren't we? I actually do like the way you ramble.
You see? This is what I mean. You're such a pleasure to talk to. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
Ooh. And do you often enjoy the company of other women? Nudge, nudge, hint, hint.
And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact.
I think I might giggle, maybe look coy. I think I might tell you not to get the wrong idea about me. I'm flattered that you like my company then. Number 3, I suppose.
There's no one else I'd rather spend time with. Come then, let's get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
Ooh, +2.
Yes? Something you need? Yes?
Is there
What's
anything
on
I
your
can
mind?
talk to you about? Ooh, I heard that in Orlais, minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
I read it in a history book, question mark.
And did you not think that this could be historical fact and no longer true? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers, but some of them are what we call bards.
What's the difference?
Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably, but to do so in Orlais would cause misunderstanding. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
A bard order? Like a bard college? What sort of services does a bard offer?
What do you think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate. It depends on the bard. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
I just had a thought. I would love to have a Hitman-style game in a fantasy universe. Like infiltrate like a fancy nobles party like a ball. Try to kill your target there with the use of fantasy weapons and or magic. Could be a lot of fun. I knew it. You're not just some innocent sister.
I have revealed too much, it seems. But it doesn't matter what I used to be. It is the past.
So how did you end up in Ferelden?
I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
The church got to her. That is cool, I guess. Well, let's leave Liliana alone. We've pestered her enough for one camping evening. Let's see who will show up at the dog. Of course, he would be the one roaring at the dog. Let's just watch Stan and Twitch.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Happy bark. He's digging at the ground at my feet. Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? It's going to take some time. He trying to like dig up treasure for me? Well, good luck. He wags his tail happily. Let's pet him. Oh, who's a good boy? Hey, Alistair.
What do you need?
We've been... But Jesus. What do you need? We've been through much. You want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I just thought you might need to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
Just don't let it happen again. No, there's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
He saved your life by sending you to the tower.
Yes. I know. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
Not since I went to the tower,
That must have felt a lot like when I got sent to the Chantry. You mages don't even get a say in the matter, after all. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to High Tower. High ever?
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Hey!
What do you need?
I'd like to
Ask
ask you
away.
something. What can an Templar do exactly? Tell me about the Grey Wardens. How did you become a Grey Warden? Did you set this all Aemon raised you?
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
That would explain the smell.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know.
Slobbering dogs, I see.
Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on the cold, hard ground, isn't it? Are you having strange dreams?
Only one. Number 3. Only once when we're making mad love in my tent. That's gonna, like, make him go nuts.
I think I completely lost my chain of thought. Oh, there it is. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof on me. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
I suddenly remembered who he's a bastard of. That's interesting. Do you know who your father is?
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow. It isn't important. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Ah, an angry stepmom. Awful.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Oh, so sad. Let me find a tiny violin. You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Alistair +6 and Codex updated. There's way more I can ask. Well, I should ask him about the Grey Wardens.
What do you
and
need?
The Darkspawn.
Ask away.
I know what the Templars do. Grey Wardens?
Such as they are.
Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here? Is there a headquarters somewhere? So what happens now that there's just 2 of us? Will we need to start rebuilding the order? What would happen if we just left? I guess. Yeah. I guess what happens now it's just the two of us.
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Logain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Okay, I walked away to go and get something to clean my nose. I have no idea what he just said now. We could try to contact them. Okay, it's up to us. Fine, I've got no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Let's leave. Who is that over there? Who is Levi Dryden?
Why are we stopping?
We're working together. I think we should get to know you.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Okay. Tell me about your people.
No.
No? Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
You were in the army?
I am.
Ooh. Fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, human.
Must know your way around the battlefield.
They aren't all alike.
Cool.
Generally, I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
Are you okay?
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
We should get
As you wish.
Hey, at least he approved. Thought for sure that was gonna be a disapprove. Is that our poop pit? Is where we do the business? Or is it where the dog just dug a hole? Of course Morrigan would be like all the way away from everybody. Also, what is all this stuff? Making potions here.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask something, or I'd like to discuss something personal. Ooh, what's the personal thing?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
Oh, -10. She did not like that.
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No.
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Ooh. Is that another -10?
What do you wish
on
of
top
me?
of the -10 I already had? Can I just keep stacking that up by asking the same question?
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother has been doing this for a long time then?
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other humans?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is.
That's
I gain
cool.
nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Mm-hmm. Can anyone become a change
Anyone with
changer?
sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents.
So I could do it.
Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
That sounds pretty cool, actually. What do other animals think of you when you're changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
That's good.
I'm shocked that you think so. Being a mage of the circle as you were.
Not by
But
choice.
perhaps you felt a little like a caged bird as well, caught within that dark tower.
Yes, very much so.
I thought so. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
That would just make you angry, I think. I think they're useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
+7. I almost offset
What
the
do you wish
minus
of
10.
me?
I'd like to ask you
If you
something.
must.
Can you teach me to become a shape changer?
By others, do you mean yourself?
Yes. Possibly.
Then I shall teach you what I can whenever we are in camp, provided you have the will to even make the attempt, that is.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Did you grow up in the wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Uh-oh. You could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
You remained unnoticed?
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Nice. That's quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the
Snap.
weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard.
No comment.
Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
What, like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
You cannot go through 2 sets of dialogue without insulting Alistair. I love it.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes. By Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
Ooh.
I found the game fun. I was too young to understand the truth behind what was happening.
Murder?
Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Ooh. Sounds pretty bad.
'Twas a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
Do you regret hurting any of those men?
Would they have regretted hurting me? I was a young child. Yet do you think they would not have gleefully held my head aloft as a trophy?
It's very
There
true.
are no trials for apostates, no prisons, no mercy. There are only absolutes, so only survival matters. If the wilds have taught me anything, 'tis this. First, you must survive. Do you disagree?
No, I agree. You are probably right.
An interesting answer for a mage. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
-3.
What
Damn
do you
it.
wish of me?
Damn it.
If you must.
What about Flemeth?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A nutty old bat? Human? Question mark?
Oh, she certainly was human. Once. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother. to frighten them into obedience.
Pretty much just know what Liliana told me. I've heard a little.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Okay. Sure.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
So far this fits with what I've heard. Yes.
The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
He sold his wife to another man? This seems like a fair deal.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
He spoke to the spirits. Or demons.
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Oh, and what did happen? Which she never invaded, or she never defeated her, or he never defeated her.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Oh my god, I have a lot of choices here. Do you believe her version? How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long? Does it tell of Flemeth having many dollars?
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
How is it that Flemeth has lived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Is Morrigan the offspring of a lady fused with a demon? Does Morrigan have a little bit of demon in her? Interesting.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Huh. There's nothing really to say about her. I love her. What else do you want to know? Keep your curiosity to yourself. Don't really know what my character was like before the tower, I guess.
I see. I find myself a little envious, to tell the truth. But it matters not. Let us move on.
Okay, +3. I just gonna walk away. I think I absolutely did not improve my relationship with Morrigan. If anything, relationship went down.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
How does that sound? Get out of my camp. It sounds very good. Have you been following us?
Following you? I'm not even certain where you're going, my friend. And quite frankly, it's none of my business. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way. But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without a doubt.
You're free to stay.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Enchantments, you say?
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments
He
does he
can
do?
fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And
There it is.
You have it.
And there you have it. Let's get some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Item enchanting. You have no item to enchant. Well, damn. Accept. Okay. All enchantment items in the party's inventory, including those currently equipped, can be upgraded by an enchanter. Okay, so nobody has anything.
Enchantment?
What other goods
Oh,
do you have?
certainly. I can do that for you. Just come with me.
Do you have some good... You have some good shit, good sir? A dragonbone weapon. That is expensive. Oh my god. 131 gold. Sylvan's Mercy. Oh, I will buy your staff. It's actually not bad. Blood Dragon Plate. I guess I'll buy the full Blood Dragon set. Why can I not buy the helmet? Oh, I don't have enough money. Black metal torque. Oh, it's a color for the dog. Ooh. An expensive amulet. The spell ward. It's a good one though. Man, he has good shit. Definitely need to come back, sort that out later. Flask for corrosive acid. Okay, let's get rid of the lesser things. I'm sure I'll find more of them. Lesser spirit balm. Yeah, I'm never gonna use any of these lesser balms. I might as well just sell them. Does the crafting stuff take place up in my inventory? I guess it does. Is there a box here somewhere that I can store stuff? In camp. Immediately see anything. Did it talk about backpacks to increase your inventory at some point? Liliana. We got axe. Two daggers. Cool. He doesn't have a weapon or anything then. What is he actually? A warrior? Nari? Two-handed warrior. Okay. Cool. Morrigan. Magic staff steel. It's better than a staff that I had. Yeah. I have like 10 fatigue and I'm still not sure why. The belt. What if I unequip everything? Still the 10 fatigue. The weapon? No, I just have it. Re-equip my shit. Might as well put the boots on then. Doesn't seem to impact the fatigue that much. Still hate the hat, but it gives me stats, so I guess I'll keep it on. Okay. Just
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Oh, what's your story exactly?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains.
I need to go
I was
there.
a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Go on.
So, as I said, things were going well. But good things must come to an end. One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
So, did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tides. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
I see. I mean, it's better than to let it go to waste down there, I suppose. Yeah, better to do something with them than leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Fascinating.
You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Let me see your rest.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. Actual werewolves.
What? What? Did he say actual werewolves? That wasn't in the subtitles. Oh, how did anyone get a backpack? King Merrick's shield. Oh wow, look, all these things are free. A backpack. Oh, here we go. 7 gold. Damn. Manual Templar, manual uncrushable pigeon. Oh. They're free, but they take up space in the inventory. Okay, cool. We just got a bunch of gifts, so now... Why are they all grayed out? Then Helen puppet is painted. Aha. It actually tells me who I can give it to. I see. Oh. To the internet I go. Grey Warden hand puppet gift. Dragon Age Origin gift. Gift. Aha. Grey. Oh, grey. Warden. It's not in here, is it? Because it's a. I guess this is DLC gifts. Gives plus 50 approval specific to Alistair. Requires the Fast Day Gifts and Pranks DLC. Gifts pack. Okay. All companion specific gifts give plus 50. Oh my god. Grey Warden puppet for Alistair. Alistair?
I could get used to this, you know.
That is crazy. An Alistair doll for Morrigan. Oh my god.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Amulet of Memories for some companion that I don't have now. Not that I don't have yet. Oh, that I don't have not. Beard Flask for a companion I don't have. Fat Loot for Liliana.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
King Merrick shield for the secret companion. What? Bedrock for Shale. Don't have Shale yet either. Gunari prayers for the dead for Sten.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Gunari prayers. Wait, did I give him the wrong one? He can read it and revive any fallen party member. Ooh. Stick for dog. So I keep them in my inventory, I guess. That's why they're still here. Okay. Well, that just build up my inventory with a bunch of crap. I've got all these abilities now, though. That's cool. My god. Look at all this stuff. Did I not learn the ability to shapeshift? I guess not. Oregon has it though. Look at all this stuff just because of these like gifts. Well, I feel like I gotta talk to them again now, right?
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
It's not so silly.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
You never have to feel afraid with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
You're cute when you're embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat.
Mm-hmm. I've always wanted us to be more than just friends.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all
Lily
those
just
things.
met her. This is the
Why
first
couldn't you
night.
have said them first? Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward. Why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Well, that settles it then.
Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Skill acquired. Codex updated.
The stars are out.
There's still beauty to be found in this world.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. that whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally, their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it?
Oh.
Elindra and her soldier?
Oh, bye, Andraste. More stories. Please, tell me the
A
story.
long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
I'll definitely paying attention to all that. I'll never look at the stars in the same way again.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
I wish I could see my dialogue choices in real life when I'm talking to somebody. Because it's easier to pick answers you can see than to just make it up on the spot, if that makes sense. Sorry, what? Does love exist? Can it exist? Real love is a mix of lust and attachment, and nothing more. Well, that's true, that's true. Let's go for, if we lose hope in love, then we are truly lost.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
Don't tell the others. I'm secretly a terrible romantic.
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places. I'm here for you.
Ooh, can you teach me to be a bard?
I don't think you have the correct aptitude. I could give you some pointers, though. You may be able to pass them on to someone you know. Let's just go over there, away from the others. For safety, yes? I expect there shall be daggers flying about willy-nilly for a time.
Hey, cool.
I'm here for you. Of course.
What will you do when this is all over? About us, ... You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have any tales to share? Nothing, never mind. I am never gonna leave this camp, am I? Oops. I wanted to pet him, but I picked the wrong option. Oh well. Alistair?
Something on your
Do you
mind?
have any new subclasses you can teach me? Has anyone ever told you how handsome you are?
Of course.
I'm not gonna say that. I don't wanna flirt with him. If you were raised in the Chantry, have you never?
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
You know what I
I'm
mean.
not sure I do. Have I never seen a basilisk? Ate jellied ham? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter?
Are you a virgin?
Oh, so that's what we're talking about. I admit I've never had a woman just come out and ask me like this, that's for sure. I, myself, never had the pleasure. Not that I haven't thought of it.
Pleasure.
But, you know.
He is a virgin. That's so cute, you're a virgin. That's literally a dialogue
Cute.
option.
Well, hearing that from a beautiful woman does make me feel much luckier. I'll say that.
Ew. You think I'm beautiful?
Did I say beautiful? Do you have any particular opinion on my saying that?
When you have a firm opinion, so will I.
Yes, of course. I see exactly what you mean. Enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go.
Hey, I did get a new ability.
Something on your mind?
I just want to see where the first one goes.
Not unless they were asking me for a favor. Well, there was that one time in Denerim, but those women were not like you. Why? Is this your way of telling me you think I'm handsome?
My lips are sealed.
Oh, I get it. I'll get it out of you yet. So, is this the part where I get to say the same?
Not unless you don't think so.
Oh, I think so. I'll just spring it on you when it's a surprise.
Okay.
So, this might sound a bit strange, but I have to ask. It's a, personal question.
Okay. Sure.
I'm wondering about Liliana, really. It seems like the two of you have become quite friendly.
Oh. Whew, he did notice. Yes, that's right. We're in love. So dramatic.
I see. I can't say that I'm surprised. I guess I'd hoped it might be different, that you would... that we were... Well, no point in discussing that now, is there?
Poor boy. Oh my god, that last one. Oh, number 3 is such a like... I just hope we can remain friends. That's just a dagger in the heart. Why not?
Why not? Am I hearing you right? I thought you said there was something between you two.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't.
Yes. That's probably for the best. I'm very happy for you both. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ooh! Minus 21. Oh my god.
Something on your mind? Of course.
I did have some questions about why did you remain a Templar if you hate the Gentry? I saw
Have you
this
seen
earlier.
the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
It is pretty cool armor. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen you
I
wearing
keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. Brings a tear to the eyes, you know.
And what's the real reason?
You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
I really do want to know, yes. You don't have to tell me, I was just curious.
I suppose there's no harm in it then. Sorry if I was being perverse. I'm just not used to anyone asking me these things. The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al Eamon had cast me off, unwanted.
Okay,
and I
time
was
to go get a
determined to be
drink.
bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
Oh, this is gonna piss him off, but I can't resist. Enjoy hunting mages,
No,
did
I
you?
never got that far. I mostly learned about discipline and training my mind to use the abilities that Templars have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Home is wherever camp is. We're travelers now.
We won't always be traveling like this, you know? Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
They can be
I
rebuilt.
suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Yeah, I've been here for like an hour.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
I was sent to be the eyes of the Antom. The Arishok asked, "What is the Blight?" By his curiosity, I am now here.
Do you have to report back?
Yes.
When?
Never. I cannot go home.
Well, you can stay with us.
Thank you. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
What were you doing in the cage?
Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
What happened?
I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
That sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar. Let's not make this about me, though. What happened to the other
I am
Kunari?
told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You panicked over a lost blade.
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antom. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
But what if you find a better blade? Like, what about loot? Can you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you find it out?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
I want you to get your sword. It's probably pretty good.
You called.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never mind.
Very well.
To discuss
Speak,
something you
then.
mentioned. I'm just trying to see
Then I suggest we move on.
if I can get like a skill out of this guy.
As you wish.
But it looks like I've got everything I need for now. Morrigan, now that I've
I
given you
await
gifts,
your command.
do you like me more? Ask you something?
So, full of questions, are you?
Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
I assume you were actually asking whether Flemeth herself gave birth to me.
Yeah.
Truly, I do not know. I once asked Flemeth that very question, and she merely laughed at me. 'Tis not
Strange.
inconceivable that she could capture a chastened man, or perhaps change to a more attractive form to attract him willingly. I find it more difficult to imagine her with child.
She was not always as
As a
old.
matter of fact, I remember her being younger once. She had black hair, much like my own, long and lustrous. But how could that be if she is centuries old? Has she become wizened only recently? Or are the tales of her legend only that, and nothing more? I do know the tales of Flemeth having many daughters, even though I have never met another. And Flemeth has always treated me as her blood.
Does that mean you love her?
What an odd thing to say. Why must love enter into the equation? Flemeth taught me everything I needed to learn. How to survive, the meaning of power, the truth of men. If other mothers do not teach these things, then I believe them the lesser.
So there's no place for love?
Room for coddling and weakness? Why should such things be desirable?
Oh, you desire
To
it.
indulge in love is to indulge in delusion. Surely a Grey Warden such as yourself does not believe otherwise.
This is not the conversation I thought I would be happening. That sounds very cynical.
Cynicism is a trait of the true survivor. Considering your situation, you would do well to remember that.
Ah, every time I
I
talk
await
to her,
your
she hates
command.
me more.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
Did they speak back?
Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
That's cute. What about then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
Harsh, but fair. You're just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
They made you stronger.
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Okay.
I await your command.
Something personal?
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
I thought we were friends.
Are we? Then why do you ask such a question?
Okay. Well, that led to a new skill, I guess. Now, after walking around for an hour and 15 minutes in camp talking to everyone, let's talk to this dude. Also, just go back to this for a second. So the Alistair amulet becomes the Alistair doll that Morrigan can play with to inflict injuries on Alistair if present. Yeah, that's funny. The lute, it's an instrument she can play. The hand puppet becomes a toy he can play with. Stick for dog. Anyone except Shale can throw the stick for dog to fetch. Okay. The Konari player beats, he can revive all party members. Just happen. Where is it? I guess I can only use it in
You're a
real
hard
world.
woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I'm Solana, I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time.
Oh, I'm
You see,
wasting my own
Duncan
time. Don't worry
promised
about
that
it.
together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me.
Oh.
But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
My family... well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Mm-hmm. Bit drastic.
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Okay.
I ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
Never
Well,
even
no
heard of the
one's
place.
been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
Okay. How will it help me?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
I think this is one of the DLCs. I have no memory of this. I'll help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Should I go and get the other companions first before I start doing the DLC stuff though? That is the question. Because I don't really know where to get the other companion. I am missing wine. Where can I find her? At the camp in Asgard, yeah. This is all very good. Where does it say that I find it? What is Dragon Age Asunder? Elden Circle. Creation throughout this. Okay, I honestly don't know where I get her. Dragon Age Origins. She's somewhere in Ferelden Circle. Ogren. I probably get him at the dwarf's place. Specialization, rank, caste, family. Ogren is the dwarf, is a companion to the warden, possible. One to the warden commander. Ah. After the warden has spoken to either Prince Balin or Lord Harrowbond's representative, Ogren appears, the entrance of the Diamond Quarter. Okay, so he's in Osramar. That makes sense. Wine is in Chantry somewhere, I guess. You may be encountered outside the Chantry of Our Lady, remember, in the city of Amarantine. Oh no, that's an Awakening. Dragon Age Origin. May first beat Wine at the Army camp in Ostagar, yeah. Can we talk to for limited dialogue? The warden will beat mine again in Ferelden Circle Tower. Okay, so just at the tower. Then we have Shale, which I need to go get in a village. That's also DLC. We have Secret Companion. I'm not gonna click on because I don't actually know who that is. And that's it. So I guess we'll go scoop up the companions first. And then do the DLC stuff. Gather your party. I will take Alistair with me. Oregon.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And Liliana. Ah, look at all these places. Basilian Outskirts, Tenerim, Soldier's Peak, Old Grey Warden Base, and Lawrence Rand, Lake Gallenhead Docks, Redcliffe Village, Soldier Pass, Prospect Mountains. The tower is the first thing I wanna go to, I guess. Where do you get Shale? I remember he's just in the center of a village. I'll just pass. Peak. The journey to Orlais. I guess the yellow ones are DLC. And I also picked up a quest for his sword. Stan revealed that the reason he went berserk and killed the farmers he awoke without his sword. And do not part of them. Okay. Doesn't tell me where his sword would be though. Damn it. Where to go to first?
Yes.
I guess we'll go and get Shale. That's pretty fun.
Indeed. Blood and damnation.
Blast
Of
and damnation.
all
Indeed.
Oh, let's go back home to the tower first. Pick up wine. Do the whole circle thing. Get this over with. Oh yeah. Before I do any of that. Doggy. Get some treats. Okay. Sure. dog has a protective cord now. Because why not? Where did the stick go? Oh well. I do also want to see
What?
what these gifts look like. Reward and hand puppet.
Yes.
Okay, hilarious. Liliana. Oh, that is a fat loot. Is to play it on the ground. And now the one I'm looking forward to most. The little Alistair doll that'll hurt Alistair apparently. Nice. Okay, very silly, very cool. This guy next to me must be like, what the fuck?
Back off! I was here first.
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
What's it to you?
Oops,
I
picked
wasn't
the wrong one.
bothering nobody, and I was here first.
Haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Only if it's a Konari blade.
Q what?
It will be probably large and unwieldy.
Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Okay. Well, I guess somehow I managed to stumble my way right into the quest for the blade.
We're coming here to see the mages, right? Oh, great. They just love me.
We're still on a hold position. This is gonna be fun. A Templar, a Chantry lady with a interesting past of being an assassin, and 2 mages that are gonna walk into the tower. What's up, Samuel the Deserter?
You have some kind of problem. Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies. I'm here to bring you in for desertion.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
Ah,
Enemies
a fight.
Best be wary.
As in me.
As you say.
As in now.
Easy. Okay, dog. Be on the boat. Nice.
It shall be done. I shall do it.
Well, look at this. I remember taking you across when you left with that fella Duncan. And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them.
Hello, why are you not manning your boat?
Templars took the boat.
They took the boat? Why would they take your boat?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else.
That doesn't
And
sound
then he
good.
puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy.
Named for my grandmum, she was.
Your boat? You have no clue why they would do that?
If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So I walked away to get a drink again. It's just so damn hot. I need hydration. Is there no way to get across?
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for that.
You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
It is begun.
What are you doing here?
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Hmm. Tell me more.
The collective is a self-policing guild of mages who simply want to be left alone. We mean no offense to the Chantry, but we would rather live on our own terms. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
I'll take a look at them.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Cool. Oh, another like guild with quests. Oh my god, a lot of them as well. Places of power, careless accusation, notice of termination, brother's killer, hand of devilish, performing their rituals, proximity to my own sanctum, and herbal magic. Disaster! So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect file components of the herbal remedy I used to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without I'm ruined. Ruined! Okay. Spoiled Princess. It's a good name for a tavern. It's a bit creepy in here, actually.
Overpriced swill. What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
A love letter. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. My dearest Virginia, true royal, regarding Boris Ripped, enclosed are 7 silvers and my most heartfelt apologies for sad Boris. I would blame the cold ocean spray, the loss of my favorite shirt, the bucking of the stallion, or perhaps the strain of maintaining all such elements while sitting for a portrait, but I was certainly not myself. I hope you will forgive me and not take it upon yourself to find your own determined way in this world. Sir Rival Grousman. Okay. Innkeeper.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why the Spoiled Prince? Why is it called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
Damn, what a story. I like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
He is selling everything. Except for drinks. Oh, he does actually have wine. What's your story?
Good day.
Oh. Weird. Not because she had a name, she would definitely lead to something. Maybe
I shall
later.
do.
Okay, let's excuse me. Did I complete a quest?
Take this. You've earned it.
Oh. What quest have I completed? Oh, the mushrooms. I guess I already had them on me. Hello, Carol.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Why? Exactly, why?
No one gets to the tower. No one. The tower is off limits to all.
I'm a mage, let me in.
No, now go away.
I have some documents that compel the circle to help me.
Yes? Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
My documents are actually real though.
Kill some darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
I hate this guy. Game ordering isn't something you do.
Ugh, semantics. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Your superior won't like that you're giving me trouble.
Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point.
Well, we should try our best and avoid that, shouldn't we?
He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, you want that I should take you there now?
Yes, please.
Come along, I suppose.
Oh. Could they make the tower more ominous looking?
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
The dog's like cone is so brightly white. It's illuminated. Good to see you again.
Well, look who's back. A proper Grey Warden now, are we? Glad you're not dead.
Thanks you, I guess. You're looking, well, yourself?
Perhaps. Now we're dealing with a situation that doesn't involve you, Grey Warden.
Oh? Well, so much for pleasantries, I suppose. This was my home.
I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. We were too complacent. First Jowan, now this. Don't think I've forgotten your role in Jowan's escape.
I'd expected you would have caught him by now. What can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
Annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
Ah, so a purge. The mages are not defenseless.
If any are still alive, The Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
I'll look for survivors.
I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one.
I must try.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Oh, I was about to save it, but I guess the game itself saved. So once we go in there, we're not coming out for a good while.
Rip you apart and eat
I
you
don't
from the
want
inside.
to die.
Pretty much what he said. So let's do it.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
You need help?
We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Alright. He has a backpack. It's a bit cheaper. Gold. Wonder if I can get to gold by selling a bunch of stuff. Five times. I don't really think that is a good idea to sell these greater ones. Quite a bit of money. There we go. Now I should be able to buy myself a backpack. And I guess just having the backpack increases my inventory. Okay, cool. I think I can carry more stuff now. Let's pop a safe. Let's get in there.
So the mages are all locked within. A fitting end for those who gave up their own freedom.
Yeah. Not all mages are here by choice, Morgan.
I have a thought.
Oops. Oh, what's on your mind?
We have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter. It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage. With the circle of magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands?
Sure. Very well.
Good. I am most interested to see its contents, should it be located. The grimoire is leather-bound and adorned with the symbol of a leafless tree, should you come across it. If not, however, then I shall simply put it out of my mind.
Huh. So just like talking to her in this location unlocked a new quest.
I'm here for you.
What do you know of this place?
Next to nothing, I'm afraid. Perhaps there is little to know about this place, or I simply have not discovered its secrets yet.
Okay.
I'm here for you.
Never mind.
Something on your mind?
You were a Templar once.
Of
What do you
course.
think about this? Nothing apparently. And the dog is just happy to be dog. You see anything interesting? Oh. Oh. Slightly dirty pair of silk pantaloons. Nice, I guess. Aha! One can never have too many pairs of pantaloons. Actually, got an item. Is it an actual... What is it? A dirty pair of pantaloons. Oh, it's a gift! Oh my god. These pantaloons, crusted with soil, were probably buried for years before the Mabari dug them up. On closer inspection, it appears that they were once either gold or silver in color. Who do I give dirty underwear to? Weird. But I was going to look at the dog. The protective code is actually not bad. Gives a -2 dexterity. More armor and attack. Oh, morale. I'll keep it on him until I find a better color, I guess. Hello guys, this is where I slept. This is where I used to live. No. And stop asking. I'm not getting in trouble because of you again. I don't care what's in the basement, and neither do the senior magi. Everything is about Uldred and the upper floor. The threads burned before a giant spear. Okay. I can open all these chests now because I've got Liliana with me. I like how the place is slowly falling apart and I'm like, yes, I can open the chest. Let me out.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
I shall.
Private documents. Sure. And let's run around as Liliana, I guess. I don't need to keep switching to her. A spot. Does it set a elimination loose? One was in my mentor's rope. Something in the spot may help you out. Moving his bed, he's dead. Okay. Strange. Oh, it's the lady that I helped with the spiders.
You've returned to the tower? Why did the Templars let you through? Are you here to warn us?
This is my home.
I see you still care about the Circle and our tower. Unfortunately, the Circle is in grave danger.
From the Templars, they intend to annul the Circle.
They have the right of annulment.
No, but Gregor expects it to arrive soon.
So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
Did Erwin survive as well?
If anyone could survive this, It would be the first enchanter, Irving. It was he who told me to look after the children. It's a long story. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
Maybe I don't want to. I want to see this place burn. Very well, I'll help.
Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Will the children be safe here? I shall do this on my own. Gregor will only accept it if the first enchanter says so.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
Will the children be safe?
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
Very well.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages?
Yep.
They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
Hold your tongue, you harpy. You could have been one of them.
I could be here had my mother not shielded me from the Templars, so I am to show sympathy. My mother often said that things are the way they are because they could not have been any other way. I always questioned this. Do what you wish. I care not.
Your generosity knows no bounds.
Do not patronize me.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
When? Are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right.
Think of the children.
Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Let us be off. Try not to throw at your back.
Let us go end this.
Ah. Now here is the choice. We have to take her. I want to keep Liliana in the party to open the lockpick boxes. I want to keep Morgan in the party because her dialogue is just the best in these situations. But then I have 0 tanks. Well, I have the dog, I guess. Alistair might be interesting as well, because he is, you know, a Templar. The only one that really has no place in this is Liliana, but I need the lockpicking. I think I'm gonna go with Morgan. All ladies party. And we'll leave it up to the dog to tank. Hopefully. Let's see how this goes. Tactics menu. I think I can put myself on. Heal, Spell Wisp, Pain Life, Arcane Bolt. Liberator. Controller. Used to be the same thing. Yeah, put myself on Damager. I think Win can be a healer. Absolutely. Look at all the stuff she has. We want her to be cautious. Liliana. Rapper. Guess he doesn't have more abilities. We want her to be melee. We already have enough range. It's a shame that I can't, like, do the tactics of... I can. War Dog. Aggressive? No, we want you to be Defensive. Cautious. Cautious. Liana aggressive. Oregon ranged. I'll put Solana on ranged as well. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Boys are better at magic.
I'm sorry that your homecoming has been marred. Still, it is good to see you back, and I am glad you survived Ostagar.
I was lucky to have escaped.
You heard about Loghain. I would never have imagined the Terran a traitor.
Oh, you believe it? How did you find out?
Wynne was at Ostagar. She told us everything upon her return.
Oh yeah, she was there.
Why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
Cool.
Oh, it's you. I remember you. The tower isn't how you remember it, is it?
How have you been?
All right, considering the circumstances. I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us.
No, don't say that. It's not true. You deserve to live just like anyone else.
Their swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
You're delirious and I don't want to talk to you.
I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker.
Okay, this lady is like... done. More private documents. Right click, can't
It's
unlock.
done.
Is it going to be?
Look after her, will you?
You saw that word.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
Not after what?
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came round the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was... gone.
What happened then?
As I moved to help her, she stirred and coughed.
Like an
I
old
don't know
person.
what I would have done if she had died. For me.
I'm glad she survived.
Just look after her, all right?
Okay, I
She
get
might
it.
be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay, we're done talking to everybody. Let's get this show on the road.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
Did it impressive for an old woman?
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Be on your guard.
Now I'm giving it like 20 seconds. I'm ready.
All right. Be on your guard.
Can we just do this? Okay, strange. Auto saved. Just to make sure that you can't get out of here. I'm playing as a... Liliana. Yeah! Oh, they explode. Okay. So far, so good. Summoning Sciences. New quest, Summoning Sciences. Okay. Music here is great. It's a bit quiet, but it's very ominous.
Right away.
Huh. Okay.
It is begun.
Ow. Oh. Oh, okay. That's a lot of stuff suddenly. Summoning sciences. You found a textbook of arcane summoning rituals. It would be unwise and altogether unsafe to engage in exercise with the library in its present state. Okay. Summoning sciences. Second half of a torn book. Summoning sigil will ignite upon ritual initiation. If the order is incorrect, the ritual will reset. Exercise 1. Address the summoning font. Select the second page from the Tome of Spirit personages. Second shelf. Pass open hands through the first summoning flames. So, second page of the Spirit personages. Second shelf. Tome of Spirit person.
It is begun.
Okay. Interesting. Getting had to go to the codex. Exercise 2. Address the summoning font. Recite the Roddercom's Uncommon Calling. First column support shelves. Place 1 silver coin at the feet of the statue of Magus Corvish. Okay. Uncommon Calling. Roddercom's Uncommon Calling and statue of Magus. Don't really know why I'm doing this, but
I shall do it.
Roddercom's Uncommon Calling. Oh shit.
Make us crash! You win!
What is this all-lady party with like no real tank is working out surprisingly well. Uncommon Calling. Place a coin at the statue of Magus Corvish. And then touch this. Huh. Exercise 3. Okay, I've written what I've summoned in the book as well at the bottom. Alert Senior Magi of Lesson Commencement. Address the summoning font. Recite the second page of Alvoran's Grand Bestiary, seal text 3rd area. Raise the chosen sigil on the first area common table. Place a lock of hair between the pages of the oh my god, this is a lot of stuff. So the thing. Recite the second passage of Alvorn's Grand Bestiary. And then the table. Grand Bestiary. Alvorn's Grande Bestiary. And carve something in the table. Common table carving spot. Place a lock of hair between the pages of the Spiritorum Etherealis, right of the sealed text. Foam column gesture 2 fingers at the statue of Magus Corvus. Spiritalum, there it is. Etherealis. Some hair in there.
Very well.
Touch the statue. Well, throw up a sign at the statue, I guess.
As you say.
Perform gesture at the statue. Breathe on the dried hemlock in the novice phylactery. Second column support shelves. Pass open hands through the summoning flame. Dried hemlock. Novice phylactery. Dried hemlock. So in this, yeah. Then touch the final summoning circle. Just hop a save in case crazy comes out. Oh. Something crazy did come out. Some mage gloves. Don't mind if I do. Here 3, 1. Bard sings an ancient tale of valor and heroes, granting the party bonuses to mana, stamina regeneration. Okay, cool. Below the belt, swift and unresponsive kick to the target, dealing normal combat damage as well as imposing penalties to defense. Nice. And Morrigan has leveled up. You love to see it. Promises of Pride. Uldred will show us the way. Uldred knows the way. Or apprentice notes. Small scrap of paper is hidden here. A bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna turn the fan on because it is getting real hot here. Book. Apprentice exercise. Guard corpse. Soldier corpse. I am gonna be over my inventory limit in no time. Let's do a sweep of the outer circle. Nothing back here. No way of getting back here. Mystical site of power. I touched D. I don't know what that did. But it did something.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
Hello, Owain.
Yes, it is I, Owain. You remember? I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Don't you want to get out of here?
I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Owain, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
I'm glad you're alright.
I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
Who? Succeed at what? What's he trying to do?
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
Blood magic. We'll be able to handle it.
We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
The dog's color is so bright. Shapeshifter. Oregon. I do not know what kind of points he needs. Hair shape. So it looks like she has a spread of abilities. Willpower represents a character's determination and mental fortitude. Cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. Oh, more mana? Yeah, let's crank that up. I need to do that for my main character as well. Definitely need some more willpower.
It is begun.
What a stained portrait. No wands of fire to burn through any locks? Or glows, I suppose. I already see a blood mage up there, so that's no good.
What are we doing? Have you thought about it?
We're making sure no one disrupts all. Quiet.
Quiet, somebody's here. Oh.
You should don't give them the advantage. Now we can back.
Didn't have to be like this, blood mages.
No problem how we give it.
Oh.
Please, please don't kill me.
The people you killed didn't want to die either.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. Don't you remember what it was like living here? The Templars watching. Always watching.
What you've done will make things worse for future mages. But yes, I hated it too.
The magic was a means to an end. It gave me the power to fight for what I believed.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable. but the ends do not always justify the means.
You don't really believe that, do you, Win? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a strongly worded letter. She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
And all you can do is swallow. Pathetic.
What else can I do? I'm trapped here.
I will spare you, but I will not help you escape.
Thank you. The Maker will surely turn his eyes on you for your mercy.
I mean, what is she gonna do? She's still a blood mage in this tower. Now, back to looting. Oh, your friends have turned into piles of bones. Nice. I might end up becoming a blood mage myself, so I don't, you know, don't want to go ham on them, because I feel that would be a bit hypocritical.
It's done.
The Scroll of Banastor. Aligned with the power of the Fate is but the first of many steps. Runes, stains of blood and ink. Okay. Cool. I never actually talked to you.
Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry. Time is of the essence.
Oh my god. Can you tell me how this all started?
Ah, a long story. It all started when I returned from Ostagar. I was at that ill-fated battle, and I survived barely. I was in no state to travel, so I stayed at Ostagar to recuperate and help the wounded. Uldred, on the other hand, left for the tower almost immediately. When I finally returned here, I found that Uldred had all but convinced the Circle to join Loghain, the man who nearly destroyed us all. I cannot fault the Circle, though. Uldred had a persuasive argument, and how could they have known what happened in Ostagar?
So how did the tower get over?
Well, I told the first enchanter Irving what Loghain did on the battlefield. I revealed him for the traitorous bastard he is. Irving said he would take care of it. He called a meeting to confront Uldred. But something must have gone wrong. I emerged from my quarters when I heard the screams. They were coming from the meeting room, and it wasn't long before I saw the first abomination running down a mage. It deteriorated quickly then.
This all started at that meeting. What happened to her?
I do not know. I found Petra first.
Okay.
He was...
Yeah, I get it.
The last time I saw Irving.
We should get going.
Onward then.
There was way more to talk to her about, but I'll talk to her at camp.
I never liked this part. Blast!
The tactic that Morrigan is set to now doesn't actually use her shapeshifting ability. Is there one that makes her do it? Not healer, not damager, not supporter, not controller. The liberator. Custom. Oh god. Self. Any. Usability. Ah. Okay. Well, I'll mess with that in the future. For now, let's just keep her like she is.
Very well.
I just kind of want to see it. Okay, cool. Let's see how this goes, I guess. Does it like change their tactic? No. Okay. He probably won't stay bad, I guess. She'll pop out of it. Also put her outraged. A love letter. Also, look at that character portrait. A delicate matter. When I'm overjoyed at the prospects of having you, an unwelcome guest requires you that you excuse yourself by the poster. Okay. Look at that portrait of Morrigan as the bear. She's a cute bear. Not something I ever thought I would say about Morrigan, but here we are. Whoa!
You forced our hand.
These things are tough. Yeah. Leave bear shape, please.
I never liked this cause. No mercy. I'll try to be merciful. Hey!
Bear shape is fun, but Morrigan seems way more effective in her human form, I suppose.
I shall do it.
Ooh, iced band.
Run while you can.
Oh no, the dog. Keep forgetting that they explode. Just standing in the explosions. Hello?
Please don't hurt me. I'm no one. I'm not important. I just don't want to die. Oh, Maker.
Are you a blood mage? You're not going to die.
Thank you. I suppose I can breathe easy now. Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden. At your service.
What's up? How did you end up in the closet? Keep your hands where I can see them. I don't trust you.
What do you think I could do to you? Have you seen you? Or more accurately, have you seen the demons you made short work of? You turned them into a thin, slightly sticky, somewhat runny paste that appears to be seeping into the cracks between the stones as we speak.
You flatter me.
I suppose this isn't the time for frivolous conversation. Who knows what could burst through that door at any moment? I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
You could come with me.
Go with you? While you hunt down demons and abominations? I'd rather not. But don't take this the wrong way. I'm sure you're excellent company and a very nice person. But it's just too dangerous.
Do what you wish.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
Back into the closet he goes. 4 of us just kind of looking at him. Oh, man, that's why did that remind me of what's that picture on the internet of all the girls just kind of like looking over in disdain? That's quick save.
There's nothing here. There must be something left.
Oh.
Watch out. Sometimes.
I went for the abomination immediately, but my party made short work of the blood mages. Creation is scored. Not bad. Improves healing received. There it is. Cannot steal in combat.
Let's make this quick.
Glorious again. I am done with that one.
That is wine. Was wine the actual like person that was here that made me go into the basement for the spiders, or was that a different lady wearing the same robes? I don't remember, but I guess I can rewatch the video or VOD. Can I go in the basement? No. That door isn't a real door. This is where the lady was praying. Country amulet. It's a gift, I guess. Toppled statue.
It's done.
Statue of Andraste lies defiled. There is a small glass phylactery in its base, somehow sealed within the otherwise solid stone carving. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around and a slip of paper within the file. Glass fractures on your touch. What is this?
I am your death. You lost me and you shall pay. It's your time to die. You should
will
run while you can.
Fear me.
Be careful. Now we get our hands.
Oh! Oh! I was about to say healing is being cast. It is looking good. And then my character just got hit by whatever the hell just hit her.
Come and get it.
Oh, who went down? Corrigan? Oh, fuck.
Hold on.
This dude hits like a truck. Run away! I barely scratched him. Journey ends. So at last save, I suppose. Well, damn. Don't mess around with that guy.
There's nothing here. There must be something left. If we get out, we're gonna need gold.
Now we do battle.
Nice. I love the finishing animations. Don't see it that often when you play as a mage.
I shall.
All these hidden notes of the students. Okay. So I don't know if I can beat that guy. He seemed very strong. Maybe if I focus all my dudes on healing. And have the dog tank it. And Leliana hit it in the back. Let's loot the surrounding area first. Okay, that's that. F5. And let's hold position. Let's spread everybody out a little bit. You over here. You over here. My character can be there, I suppose. Dog, you be there. You interact with the thing.
I shall.
Dog, attack. Morrigan, attack. Wayne, attack. Lana, attack. Liliana, attack. Now, this is almost ideal. Other than, needs to be stunning nearby enemies. Okay. Okay. He just pulled everyone to them. Not great.
Here! Spider Maker! You cannot win!
Okay, cool.
Ready! If we must fight, let's make us breath!
Oh, who's he going for?
You will learn.
He's going for Morrigan. Morrigan, I need you to... Shifts against transforms giant spider, gaining large bonuses to nature resistance, as well as spider web and poison spit abilities. Okay. I need you to back off. Dog, I need you to pull its aggro. Liana, please stab it in the back. Dog, try to get in front of it. Morrigan got pulled.
I am ready. You should run while you can.
Okay, so far so good. Keeps going for Morrigan. So Morrigan become bear. Keep stabbing it in the back, keep attacking it.
Let's finish. Come
Morrigan is almost dead. Be saber.
I'll try to be merciful. Oh, this should be nice.
Ah, she can't do it, she gets interrupted. Is there a way for her to lose the aggro?
As you wish. No mercy! I am your death!
Morrigan is gonna die if she stays there.
Here comes trouble!
Morrigan died. Even though she wasn't in front of him anymore.
Ready! Come! Let us end this!
I need these guys to like fully focus on healing now.
Away with you! Make a preservers!
Shit. Shit. He is gonna go down. I don't know how to save her. Everything is on cooldown.
Yes.
There she goes. He doesn't have much health left, but I'm running out of mana fast.
Here. This is annoying. Back.
Oh no, Twitch is gonna die. I need more mana. All the potions. Just keep the dog alive. That's all you need to do. Do I have more mana potions? I should have. 2 lesser ones. Ugh. 1 greater one.
As you say.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's continue shooting the guy.
Now we do battle.
It is begun. I shall do it. I am armed. Very well. Yes.
Oh. Save the dog. Regeneration.
Do you really wish to let us end by an old woman? Ready.
No micromanaging. No micromanaging. Just keep healing and regenerating the dog.
Or fools they.
Oh no. Back. Back. Shoot. We got this. Keep shooting.
Nothing but
Oh shit, the dog died. He's so close to being dead. Run!
I shall do it.
Oh, fuck.
It is begun.
Immediately.
Shoot him!
Don't give them the advantage.
Oh my god, his
As you say.
stupid pull attack.
Most
Yes!
glorious.
Oh my god, he's dead.
If you were more careful, that wouldn't happen.
Very well.
Oh. And what do I get for it? Just a bunch of junk. I don't want any of this. Well, that was something. Let's never do that again. Oh yeah, they're still on a hold position. Follow me, everyone. Hello, Connor. That was rough. It's very rough. So rough, I'm gonna save. What's behind door number 2?
All this must have belonged to someone important.
A bunch of stuff.
I'll do it.
A small box. Irvin's mistake. Oh. I followed another apprentice through supposed secret maneuvers today and exposed her tendency towards blood magic. The environment of the tower is such that certain modes of thought are encouraged, both for good and ill. The students think we toy with them. The truth is far more intricate and directed. Deviant traits must be exposed early, or the whole of the circle suffers. Uldred has been very helpful in identifying the markers to look for. His skills at misdirection are admirable. I dare say that the apprentices would be shocked at his ability to manipulate them. I must organize a retreat, such that the other enchanters can benefit from his skills. So are they like purposely goading students into trying to do blood magic so they can like beat them out early? That's kinda messed up. Ooh, a black grimoire. Found in black leather. Morrigan would want to take a look at this. Well, I guess I'll give it to Morrigan then, game.
On my way. It's
What?
done.
The first lock I can't actually lockpick. Oh. Circles within circles, blah 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 blah. The thread of the blight. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Let's see what Morrigan has to say about this grimoire I just found. I can't even find it. Black grimoire.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? But when I spoke of it to you, I did not truly hope. This is a most fortuitous event. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
You're welcome.
I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Cool. Plus 10. I thought she leveled up, but it's actually Liliana that leveled up. Maybe just in time to pick that lock. Yes. Yes. Ooh, looking at her stats, it looks like she is all about that dexterity. Willpower. Deeper mana. Willpower grants more stamina. Oh, you would think that Dex would give stamina. Magic, cunning, constitution. Bump up her willpower by 2 to make it 18. Let's make cunning an even number as well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Expert stealing. Distraction. Bard's performance. Dizzying flourishes, designed to distract and confuse. The target forgets who it was fighting and becomes disoriented unless it passes a mental resistance check. That's cool. Mechanical expertise. Practical research, the rogue has come to possess devices designed to prevent entry. Oh. Locks or traps. Oh, is this what I need for? Sure.
Yes, my
Let's
friend.
see if I can open the
On my way.
box now. I can. All that was in there was just some private documents. Absolutely worth it. Okay. The next door to the 3rd floor. Let's do it.
Yes, of course.
Immediately adjust.
It's done.
More private documents. Wow, 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 wow. Hello. The Scroll of Barastor. To align with the powers of the Fate is but the first of many steps. Zombies? Really? Oh. There's more. There is way more. What is that thing in the back? It is absolutely murdering Morrigan. Oh, her heal is on cooldown. He's out of mana, of course he is. Oh, too late. Morrigan's dead. Well, shit. Back to tactic mode I go. Dog. Go and tank him. Eliana, try to get in his ass. You just stand over there and heal.
Here!
Oh my god, the dog got immediately wrecked. No! Oh, this is going poorly already. Group heal, it's not gonna help now. Oh, revival. Okay. Oh, and it's an area of effect. Where the hell is Morrigan even? Oh, there she is. If only she died closer to the dog.
It is begun.
Hurry! Defend yourself!
Okay, all 3 mages, I need you to shoot. Shoot with everything you have. Firing squad, go! Ah, they got him. Whew, that almost went very poorly. What an ambush. I thought it was just zombies. I was like, well, zombies? Easy.
As you say. It is begun.
Ow. Okay, don't touch the statues, I guess.
I shall do
Oh,
it.
there's 3 of them. I'm gonna guess you have to touch them in a certain order.
It shall be done. It is
I
begun.
don't think this story has a happy ending.
A sword lowered to strike through the ground. Ritual note. The threat burned before a giant spear raised stands alone knowing of. The answer to the puzzle is in there. So spear lowered, sword raised. wasn't the one. Ow.
As you say.
I'm just getting zapped over and over again. Puzzles. My arch nemesis. Okay, I think I touched it without getting zapped. I think it's gonna be this one next and then the middle one. Oh. A lot of screaming in the background. Can I ignore that for a bit? Did I? Sword lowered to strike through and ground. Giant, spear raised, stands alone. Just from afar. Maybe there's more in the other room?
I shall do it.
Oh. Liliana, lockpick, please. Ooh.
Right ahead.
Stop. Come back.
I shall do it.
Now you can move freely.
Very well. Magic will make
Good job. And yes, they always blow up. Oh, there's more. Get up!
Try to be merciful. Come and get it.
I just realized I don't have my wispy friend now. There we go. And this place sucks. Oh, there was a trap here. It's good at disarming, is it, a rogue? Yeah, of course it is. Ah. And an achievement for that. Not even a Steam achievement, just like in the game. Dog? Why are you whimpering? At the dog. Guess he got hurt. That's why he was whimpering. You've done well. You're such a good dog. I love him. What is this? Gunk? Corruption, I guess. Is it just meat? Still don't really know what to do with these statues. I honestly have no clue. I think I'm onto something with that note. Oh well. Move it on. I can just look it up, but that's cheap. I I'm sure it's nothing important. What should be like the best staff you can get in the game or something.
Trap right ahead.
Yeah, looks like the AI is smart enough to not walk into the traps. That's good. Dog? Oh. Hey! Templar. The possessed Templar walked right over the trap. Why did he not get hit? Oh. Oh no. The dreaded full inventory. It has happened. And I found like no weapons, but tons of just crap. Also doesn't help that I'm carrying like 1,000,000 gifts for my companions. Let's get rid of this leather crap. It pains me that I'm not selling this. The hats look stupid in this. I wish I could just like not equip them. But whatever. Whatever.
Right away.
Quickly skimming over it, see if this has anything to do with the statues. Didn't look like it. Is she deaf? She is deaf. Oh, I need to use an injury kit to get rid of that. Oh, I guess it's because they went down. No, use it. Huh? You have to use it from her bar or something? Oh. Okay. Strange. Oh, when it gets rid of everyone's injuries? Okay, cool. Wow, a room with no enemies. Continue. Oh my god. What the hell is going on in there? Charmed Templars? By a desire demon? Oh no.
I shall do it.
That's a big old mess. Yeah, the desire demon is a problem. Group heal. And it's like knocking me down. Very annoying.
Doesn't it? There. Don't give them the advantage. Tear them apart.
Man, I'm trying to get behind her with the thief, but she's not having it.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing. Is that all you got?
Oh, there we go. She finally changed her attention to somebody else. There was a hope that killing the Desire Demon was gonna set free the Templars, but nope.
As you say.
Ooh, a small gold bar. So much loot. Fire arrows, eh? Oh, looks like we're done exploring the outer layer. Oh, where it auto-saved. That is always a good sign. Yeah. That's about what I expected after opening the door.
I shall do it.
I am ready. There is no glory in punishment. Now we get our hands dirty. Away with you. Don't give them the advantage.
It's begun.
Okay, there's a orange named guy here. That means he's strong. A little, oh, never mind. Do a little heal on the road.
Someone please stop the bleeding. Please don't fight as poorly as well. You forced our hands.
More heals on the road.
Cross me and you shall pay. Another call. Someone please stop the bleeding. Don't give them the advantage. I never liked this part. Delightful.
We survived. We lived to fight another day. We lived to have a full inventory. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So much junk. These lesser elixirs. Gonna keep the lyrium ones and eat those. Guessing I'm not gonna run into a shopkeeper in here. Oh, damn. Really one step ahead. Oh, there's more.
Come, let us end this. You will learn to fear me.
What are these things? Thingies coming out of the... Not expecting there to be a tranquil just standing there. Oh. Ow. Okay. Okay. Back to the statue room. Where even was it? It's weird that nothing happens. Like I'm never sure if I actually touched it or not. Touch.
I shall do it.
Touch. And now back to that main room. Offering. Smart brain. Shall do something. Touch. What happened? A low rumble signals the lowering of ancient protection. Something is free in the lowest levels of the tower. Huh. The lowest levels, eh? 4th level, 2nd level. What level am I on?
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience. Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
I guess we'll go back down. Which means we'll have to go all the way around. But it did say lower levels. And that door there was definitely going up. So I'm just gonna go and check this out. Check it out. See if I can find whatever that did. And then I'm gonna call it for today, because I have to go and buy something to drink before the shop closes. Which is soon. A rumble in the lowest floor. Just having a quick peek in all these rooms. Oh, this is where the guy is in the closet. He's gonna be no help. Else cash. Is this what I unlocked? No, that's just empty. What has it done? What has it done?
Please do not draw attention to me. I would like to remain.
That door is nothing. A moment. Do I go down even further? I know this place has a basement, but I think it's locked off at the moment. Huh. Man, I should have saved up there. Then I could just reload the game. Now I'm gonna have to walk all the way up again. The summoning font. Already done all I can with that, I think. This is back where we were. Still locked. Oh.
Get you forced our hand.
That's good.
Now we can battle.
Strange thing. Pure, literal distraction.
Chainmail, Viridium. That sounds pretty good.
Action.
Strange. Fire resistance, plus 10 to healing. Yeah, you're in the fight a lot, you can use that. a ring. Sure. I can't interact with the door anymore at all now. Oh my god. Well, damn. Damn indeed. Get rid of these fire arrows. Guess I don't need to carry around 4 tier 1 magic staffs. Usaris the Durgan Slayer? In the company of monsters, he went down the empty wolf roads after the dragon to the lands where the ice is like steel. Okay, I guess that's the thing with the statue? Question mark? Maybe? I still can't leave here. Also, is that blood magic?
Good luck, and may the maker...
Okay, no, never mind. There's nothing to say. Well, back up we go, I guess. I think I got some good stuff from that, but for like a warrior. Oh, and I've leveled up. Specialization. So I've unlocked Shapeshifter. Not yet unlocked these other ones. I would love to become an arcane warrior. I don't know if I should go blood mage. I guess I'll... Can I unselect this once I select it? I'll select Shapeshifter for now. And I definitely need more mana. Deeper mana pool. So I'll dump all my points in willpower. Absolutely. Okay, cool. I can turn into a spider now if I want to. I'll just grab the last healing spell, I suppose. Then after that I can start like dipping into doing damage. I can shapeshift now. Doesn't mean that I want to. If only I could open that door, that would be an awesome shortcut. What is this little cross here? Common room, okay. And the thing to interact with the statues is gone, the little prompts. So I guess I did it. I guess summoning that demon down there was the thing. Getting the sword. And what else did I get out of it? Like a chainmail? Ooh. Really good stuff. The 4th floor. Well, before I keep pushing on into these floors, I'm gonna go to the store before it closes. So I'm gonna quick save here and I will be back next time. Whenever that might be. I don't know. I've been playing this through the week now because I was home from work because I've been sick. But next week I'll be working again, so I won't have a lot of time to keep playing this. So I'll try to get like an hour or so in after work. But no promises. But yeah, I will be back with more of this. Bye.